Welcome to the Business Spotlight, where we feature businesses that aren't just thriving, but actually shaping and supporting our local economy. Every business has its own story, and their impact extends beyond their products and services. And today we're with Mark Mitchell from Brews. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm good too. How's the restaurant been all day?
Good.
Busy
Good.
it looks, and it's Tuesday.
Yep, it's been a good day.
Okay, we're gonna start with when did you open up Brews Brothers?
We opened up Brews Brothers April 1st, 2013.
Okay, and how'd that kind of start?
Actually, it was my son that started it. He had the idea, he wanted to open up a little cafe restaurant, and so we started with that, and then it just kind of grew into this.
Is there any inspiration, or it was just he wanted to do a coffee shop?
No, he just wanted to, he was always been into food, into cooking, and so he just wanted to try it, and so we had the opportunity, so we took it, and it just kind of grew from there.
And what are some challenges you faced?
So many. Yes. So the first challenge was that we were too small for what we wanted to do. So of course we had to get over that challenge by buying the building, renovating it. After that, COVID was a big challenge, and that was for everybody. But since then, the biggest challenge has been the rising cost of all the goods that we get in. So we're constantly trying to keep our prices down by finding new suppliers or whatever. But unfortunately, everything has gone up so much, we've got to increase our prices. And then staff has always been an issue as well, just because we're a small community here, so we don't have a large pool to draw from for people.
So this building that you currently are in, that's been your building the whole time? For Brews?
No. So we rented for the first 7 years, and now, 7 years, 7 years, and now it's been 5 years since we've owned it ourselves. So, yeah.
And what kind of brought that jump from renting to owning? Was it
Health inspector?
Health inspector. Oh,
yeah, because we had it. So we used to have a little kitchen, and there was no ventilation or anything like that, and so we had to try to meet the requirements from the health and safety standards. So we were working with our landlords at the time, but they didn't really want to invest that type of money into it. So eventually they were willing to sell the building to us, and then we could go forward with what we really needed, which is what we have now, a great big kitchen.
Yeah, and then the pandemic happened. How difficult was that? Did you guys have to shut down for a bit?
Well, it worked out pretty good for us because we got the possession of the building in 2019. It took 3 months for the engineering to happen, so it was October, November, December. So December we got our engineering done, so we could start renovating the building. So we started renovating while we were open, and then our business just kept declining because of the pandemic. And so then we basically said, okay, we'll just close the doors and we'll focus on the renovation. So that took us 6 months, just my wife, myself, and my parents and a friend. That was it. That was all that we were allowed to have.
Family teamwork for
Family teamwork, and then the contractors were allowed as well. So then from about May till October, we were focused on just renovating. So we didn't really even know that, other than the fact that the restrictions were there, we didn't really focus too much on the pandemic because we had all the work to do. And then come October, we were able to open our doors. We were open for 2 weeks, hired all our staff, got them all trained, and then 2 weeks later we were closed again. So we lost all our staff.
What happened then?
So we lost all our staff. It was just my wife and I. We were just doing takeout then. And then a couple months later we were open again, hired our staff, and then we were closed again, lost all our staff again, and then finally the next time we were able to open and stayed open from then. So there's a little bit of most of our staff just either moved away or so we had to start completely fresh.
Yeah, I think my aunt said she worked here for a bit too.
Okay.
Yeah. And what are some changes you kind of seen, maybe in people coming?
Basically the changes we see are kind of seasonal, so we see most of our regular people all year, but come the end of school till school starts again, we have a lot of visitors come from all over the place. So that's basically the biggest change. But yeah, we don't really follow the trends too much. We just kind of do what we want to do. It's our own restaurant, so we just kind of do what we think people would like, and then when they come and try it, we kind of get the feedback from them and change based on that.
And is that kind of like how you figure out your menu?
It is, yeah. We like to do little tester things and see what people think of it, and then if they really have a good response to it, then we modify our menu and put that out. So.
Okay, so like the main menu, the ones that we see every time we come here, those are kind of like really the fan favorites?
Are you talking about like just the white paper one?
Yeah, the white paper one.
Yeah, so that's just a fill-in menu so we have a brand new menu being made right now.
Oh.
So that's just an interim menu while we're waiting for the new one to get here. So that should be here next week.
And before you started, like once you kind of got into it and got a feel for what people like, how do you decide what food you sell?
That was based on our own taste. So if we don't like it, it's not going on the menu, right? So we like all different varieties of foods. We just try different things, and then the things that we really like, we focus on that, make something out of it, and then away we go. That goes on the menu.
So is that kind of like the same for the cheesecake? If someone in the family really like cheesecake?
Well, we all love cheesecake. So that is just a matter of experimenting with different flavors. So cheesecake is cheesecake, but then
you experiment.
Exactly. We switch it up with flavors. Yeah.
What's the most popular flavor of it?
Of cheesecake, probably the LOL probably still the favorite. So that's lemon, orange, and lime.
Yeah, sounds like a classic.
Yeah.
And what like food do you think is like really popular here? Generally, like would it be like steak?
For lunchtime, I'm going to say probably the smash burger is one of the favorites. The California chicken sandwich is another one, and then the salad, the Harvest Orchard salad, is like by far the runaway favorite as far as lunch menu. Supper menu, I would say our ribs are probably like the favorites, like the either the smoked or the oven roasted when we do them. And then on the Fridays, the steak is a good favorite too, because we don't do little steaks, we do steaks.
Steaks.
Yeah.
And what are like your personal recommendations that aren't as popular?
I do really like, for myself, for supper, I like the fish is fantastic. It's catching on though. People that are trying it over and over again because it's quite nice. And lunchtime, one of my favorites is the pulled pork on the bun. I just love it. It's so good.
And now we're going to move on to game night, since that's a new addition here. How'd that start?
That was my son's idea. Let's give it a try. So we gathered all of our old board games that we had, and then we purchased some new board games, and we just put it out there on Facebook just to see what the response was, and we had, I think, 1,500 responses to the first post he did, and then slowly it's kind of been building kind of a little bit of a following. So we've got some regulars that come all the time now, and then last Saturday we had a bunch of new people like yourself that came, and so we're just trying to make just games available to people that would like to try them, and then new games that we will learn so that we can teach them to people too, so they don't have to come and feel like if they don't know the game they can't participate. We'll teach them the game. So it's been fun.
And that's every Saturday?
Right now it's every Saturday. And then come the fall, when school goes back, we will probably start it Friday, Saturday again.
And like, what's your favorite part of being like part of this, like having Brews?
We myself, we love the people. Like I love being around people, serving people. I just think it's great meeting new people. So I really enjoy that aspect of it. And I like seeing the response to our food. So when people try the sweet curry wheat chicken sandwich, or when they try the smash burger for the first time, and they enjoy it so much, and they're calling you back to tell you how much I love that part of it. So I can never get enough of that.
Are there any big future plans for Brews?
We're trying to get some different collaborations with different businesses in town. So we have a few things in the works right now, but nothing that I want to commit to telling you because I'm not sure what's going to be happening. So right now we're just kind of focusing on the board game night. We also do our 5-course fine dining once a month, which is that is stuff that's not on our menu at all. That supper is by reservation only. We do it one Sunday a month, and we post it on Facebook, and then we also email our list of people as well. We have an email list that we just use for that, and so when people call in, ask asked to be added to that list, they get that email so that they know when every single 5-course fine dining event is happening. So there's going to be something new coming with that in the fall, but I don't want to spill the beans on that one. But so we're hoping to do something fancy for that. So.
And I guess the Amazing Race was part of those collaborations.
Oh yeah, the Amazing Race was awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, what did you do in here? So I heard there was a lot of math.
So yeah, we had a puzzle on our board here, and then we had some clues they had to find outside the building to do the math equation to figure out what the total was. And so people really enjoyed the little puzzle. It was difficult enough that the parents enjoyed it, but it's simple enough the kids could be a part of it, so they could find the numbers and things like that. So it's pretty good.
Yeah. Do you have any last messages you want to share to people watching?
No. I say if you've never been to Brews Brothers before, please come give us a try. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Most people that come in are return customers after. So come give us a try. We have something for everybody here.
Thank you.